Steel Dynamics has two locations, one out in Whitley County and one out in DeKalb. They have their headquarters here, and they are the 5th largest producer of steel in the entire country. Okay, who knows about Edie's Ice Cream? Know about Edie's Ice Cream? How about Pretzel's Inc.? Did you know that almost every, if you got on your plane, you flew to Nevada, right? Most likely, regardless of what the package says, those pretzels were most likely made in Bluffton, Indiana. How about red gold tomatoes? That stuff, all those tomatoes came from Northeast Indiana, around the Midwest here. United Technologies in Huntington County actually ships almost 70% of the controls for the air conditioners in your home. There's a company called Fort Wayne Metals, and they have about 90% of the global market. I don't want to overstate this, but it's huge. BAE, talk a little bit about, does anybody know anything about BAE? You've heard about BAE, right? If I'm not mistaken, about every 1 to 2 seconds, some plane takes off in the world with a piece of equipment that was either made or remanufactured here by this BAE firm. Team assemblers. These are people that typically could be trained in a very short period of time to do assembly work. Managers of the production line, 50,000. So a manager typically might be a team assembler or a supervisor that had several years of experience. Tool and die makers, 45,000 a year for a tool and die maker, typically 2-year type education, technical training, experience level. What you might be able to have. Your thoughts?
I didn't know that we had a lot of this.
No. You'd be surprised how many people don't know what we're doing here. Again, when you think about our roots, people think a lot about auto manufacturing, but we've learned to do a lot in addition to manufacturing cars. But companies don't move someplace because it's a great place to live. They would come here if you offered them a competitive advantage. If you were smarter, harder working, more disciplined, we're really putting you up against the best and the brightest in the country. But if I were able to convince a company to come here, they're coming because of our ability to do something unique and special they can't